to the first radio room, it done fucked up. So we are going to continue from the least wing. I will upload the first 20 minutes anyway, but we didn't miss much. We missed the card bridge and the few of the memories, but nothing happened in the real world or anything like that. There were 3 snouts, 2 memories, and I think 3 bottles in the first part, but that would be posted anyway. So, I have a really bad cold and I don't want to keep talking like this because it's just I just woke up this morning. I couldn't speak. Luckily, I was off today anyway, because my employer is away at a dog show. So that's great. So I can just, recover. So basically, the Queen of Hearts is in the first game. Not really paired, but it became one with the Red Queen, who ruled the Red Chess Kingdom. So there was a white and the red, and she paired up with the Red Queen, so they became one person. And in the first game there was a war between White Kingdom and the Red Kingdom, which we have some remnants throughout Queensland again. Die. But going back to the art book, they based Queensland off of a Polish painter who mixed architecture with organic material, and so the organic material being the Queen of Hearts tentacles, because in the first game her tentacles were around the entire world of Wonderland. There wasn't an inch that she wasn't around.
I do support the monarchy, in principle. I'm sure the Queen is very good at what she does, whatever that is. But is she not a person, just like ourselves?
Yes, she is. So, hopefully this won't break on me again. I'm not gonna enter just in case, but I think this is a question, what comes in the sequence of numbers, and I think the answer is 18. I'm not gonna go in there just in case it fucks up. Hi, old friend. By the way, a lot cool in this game, the first one. Of course, just use the hobby horse for them. But as you can see, these are the chess pieces from the first game. We of course sided with the White Kingdom. Here are the rook, red rook, white rook, red bishop, white knight, red knight, who in my opinion look a lot more fierce. But I like how half of it's pristine. It's like almost, see it starting to rot. But over here we have a snout, I think. We do. This doesn't lead to another collectible. This actually leads to a little Easter egg, which is kind of fucked up, in my opinion. Okay. Right here is the White Queen, who looks disheveled and dead and broken. Looks like she's like stuck there. In the first game, she gets beheaded, and in the rule of chess, she ends up coming back to life because a pawn was updated or upgraded into being a queen. Because as you know, once the queen is taken out, the game is pretty much lost, really, because you need the queen more than the king anyway. Because the queen can move in any direction, anywhere on the board. So.
The Red Kingdom's in ruins, but you're no better off.
When you defeated her, I tried to reclaim the castle, but I was set upon by her monstrosities. The malignant royal bitch still reigns.
I'm here to petition her. I must get inside.
The only way in is through me. Sacrifices must be made.
Those who say so usually mean they should be made by others.
Cynicism is a disease. It can be cured. Once inside, beware of the outsized killer who patrols her domain. Never confront him. He is invincible. Now cut me loose. I'll show you the meaning of sacrifice.
Yep. We had to kill him. This part's always missable because you just run right into the throne room.
Games too require hard choices. Unpleasant sacrifices must often be made to accomplish a desired goal.
But the White King and White Queen are supposed to be in-game version, well, not in-game, in Wonderland versions of Alice's parents. They sacrifice themselves to save her life, just like they did in the actual fire itself. I love the music as well. It fits this chapter beautifully. And there's the puppet of her. That's not what she actually looks like. That was a puppet.
Every picture tells a story. You wouldn't tolerate a book without pictures when you were a girl.
But what makes if you haven't played the first one, whenever she would go into catatonic state and talk to her psychiatrist about Wonderland, she never spoke of the Red Queen. The Red Queen is supposed to be a physical manifestation of her very own insanity. So in the first game, when the Red Queen took over, in hindsight, it was her insanity that took over, and so once the Red Queen was defeated, she essentially cured herself. But now, so she took the Red Queen's crown and put it on herself, But as the Cheshire Cat has stated, she's put it down. So somebody else is wearing the crown, and we don't know who it is yet. We find out at the end of this chapter, but she doesn't. Still. Which plays into her being so obsessed with her own problems, she's not looking around her. Which a lot of people are guilty of. Like in real life, even I'm guilty of doing that. Okay, good.
No bearskin rug before the hearth, no deer antlers on the wall, no taxidermic abominations in the house. Demeans the creature's dignity.
I 100% agree with that statement. I was the only one that heard that, right? That growl. Ah, Lord. It's not yet.
Chance with his windmills, and without risk of decapitation.
Prudent exit is no less so for being hasty.
I'm trying to like go up this way, but it won't let me. Okay. That's his weakness, doors, just like Nemesis. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, he's not Nemesis. Oh god. No, no, ah! This that part is imagine being really small, being chased, and you see the big motherfucker like peering in. Oh, I like this part of the game because it's like a horror, because you don't know when he's gonna pop up again. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's just like.
A weapon's intended function is almost beside the point. Ultimately, it's only as good as the person who wields it.
It's very true. The Queen again. Like another. It's like. Either way, they don't look very happy, do they?
The Queen's Guardian rarely leaves his filthy lair, but you're special.
Mm-hmm. The way I see it, like, they're both the exact same person, but opposite ends of the spectrum. And so that's why she's so dangerous, because she's the darkest part of Alice and her problems with her mental illness. And that's why Alice is so special. I dodged you, bitch. That was fantastic, wasn't it? Turn around. Bottle. Oh, damn. Oh, here he comes. Oh, come on, what a change all of a sudden. Shit. Yo, kill them for me, please. Do it. I feel it. I can feel it. No. Heal ourselves. Nope. Gee. I don't really need the teeth though, but yeah. We don't need the teeth at all, because I've already done upgrades for everything. Luckily. Okay. If we... Okay. No, okay. Arriba, Kronk. Thank you very much. Oh, well, that didn't work my favorite. Damn it. Oh, really? We start all back here. Perfect. What I wanted. step on the rising platform, sometimes it'll like lower itself, which is kind of annoying. That's why I jumped on it and then immediately jumped back off. Oh, I did crack it. I did break it. Great, fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastical.
Balance is the golden mean of all things, Alice. Between light and dark, between disease and health, or even between wrong and right.
Which is funny because like we're balancing things out. That's another thing I like about the collectibles. They mirror the actual world, with Radcliffe talking about the Queen and the real life Queen of England while we're in Queensland, things like that. It's a lot of fun. So we have a mini game, chess. It gets a little bit harder later on, of course. Ba-ding! Okay. Feel like I'm gonna sneeze. No. No, I'm not gonna sneeze, I'm fine. Itch. Oh, I don't like having a cold.
A locked room is little more than a cage. A prison by another name. I despise concealment of any kind.
She doesn't like her door locked. I wonder how her door got locked. Really gets this. Like near Groundling. Really gets this. Yeah, we're gonna get chased. Really gets this thing. Use the right button this time. No, don't touch me. Okay. And here, I believe there's a Pris memory.
Look for the Queen, but remember, she also has eyes for you.
Yeah, her eye, literally, different parts of her body are everywhere. Got fucked up.
Born in the wrong century, I was ours. Picture me, Madame Defarge, knitting away as deserving heads roll from the guillotine. Ah, those were good days.
Well, here is a Easter egg for Raz from Psychonauts. I love that game, it's so much fun. But there's been what I said before with Pris. She is my least favorite. I can't stand her. She is so disgusting in the way of thinking. Yeah, she said, you know, as deserving heads roll from the guillotine, which I understand. But to willingly enjoy someone getting their head cut off is fucked up. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Doesn't matter if they deserve it. It's just, it's disgusting. And I can hear oinking. There we go. That wasn't hard, that was it. beautiful this castle would be if it was, you know, fixed up. Yeah, I hear the oinking again. Oinkity oink oink oink. Yeah, we don't need to see this.
Perfect guest does not overstay. A perfect guest stays home.
Ah, there it is. That's true. A perfect guest stays home. How fucked up is that? Way too low, kind of. Well, that didn't work out. My favorite, I did it. See what I mean? It like stops. See? So you have to like jump off of it, which is kind of frustrating. Can't stay there.
Lovely service, beautiful music, closed caskets, though I'm told your sister could have shown to advantage. The flames never got to her.
Yeah, she died in her bed. But her door was locked, so she was smart enough to jump out of the window. She knew her way out. As we found out in Caterpillar's domain. She says, if you say anything, Alice, we're not sisters. So, you know, keep her secret. So, well. Out of the way. Alright. These are a pain in chapter 5 though, these balancers. Ooh, I'm gonna rage in that level. Mark my words. I hate it. Oh, I should have just jumped. Damn it. I should have just jumped that in there. Instead of waiting it to go higher. Alright, there we go. She jumped so far down. Okay. Go back over here. I think there's either radula room or snout. I'm not gonna go in it, but there it is. A second radula room. Because last time the game crashed, so I'm not gonna risk starting the game again. But there's the second radula room. I think it's the fighting, you know, whenever you're with the White Rabbit and the Mad Hatter, and I think you fight daimyos, wasps. Either those or the crabs, the cannon crabs.
To the royal guards of
You
this
are?
realm, we are all victims in waiting.
I love how you can just see his eyes, and I like how they switched his eye color from green in the original to gold. It's a lot more striking, in my opinion.
Be afraid now.
Fuck. Yeah, we just need to run at all costs. Sometimes he does kill them before I see something. Absolutely fantastic. Basically do this. Wait. And go here. We need to kill the ads. Otherwise, I don't know why it made me. Shit. I don't like how she doesn't dodge and jump off the ledge. It's frustrating. Like, you can fucking jump off it. No, don't you? I'm surprised that the cover ground actually works on the cover guards. I think it would go through the embellishment, the symbol in their card, the card body, but it doesn't. Right, I really want those gold teeth. Yeah, it's worth it. Yes, it's worth it. Haha! Nice. Don't need the gold teeth, but you know, it's worth it. How much the man got paid for a good 10 minutes. That's just gross. That's just disgusting. Bottle. We are almost at the end. I mean, we don't really have that much to do. Like I said, this is a very short chapter. We're only like 24 minutes, like 34 minutes in. That including the card bridge, I think it was like around 20 minutes. So not even an hour. Like we're practically near the. Just a few. It's because I'm collecting. If I wasn't trying to collect everything, this would be a lot shorter. Oh, that sound. Ugh. Fringe fest. And a half. Yeah, we'll go higher. Okay. Higher. Boop. All right.
She's aimless, shiftless, pointless.
Okay. So these are not being controlled by the other, the person that's taken over her wonderland is actually being controlled by the Red Queen, which means that she is wrestling with the person that we have given our Wonderland to a certain degree. And she's trying to take it back by copying his techniques, I guess you would say. She obviously can't use the old methods of taking back the Wonderland.
Help us, Alice! Save us, Alice! Don't leave us alone, Alice! Don't abandon us, Alice! Stay with us!
That is not an actual memory. That's an hallucination. That's just her guilty conscience. It's not an actual memory. And I think the reason why they put it in here is because, with what I said earlier, the Queen is a physical manifestation of her insanity, and so a physical manifestation of her guilt and not dying with them or not saving their lives. And so all those are going to come to the surface, and Queensland is the best, what better place for all of it to come to the surface than the land of the Queen of Hearts. The very being that is madness personified. All the fucking tongues with the actual fuck. Yeah. I think... I'm confused. Where the fuck do I go? Oh. Okay, I went the right way. Cool. What the?
Once the bounder followed me to the ladies at Waterloo Station. I had to call the attendant.
Yeah, he followed her in. He followed her in. Creepy bastard. So we know it's a male. If only it was Pris. Give us a reason to kill that bitch. Another reason why I hate her, though, is because it reminds me of a family member that I cannot stand. Like, a family member that's only family when it comes to, like, gossiping about other people or to see how you are. And I don't mean to see how you are as in, are you doing okay, but to see if you're still in a shitty situation, and then she'll brag about being in a better position financially and all that stuff. That's why I hate her so fucking much. Ugh. She pisses me right off. Okay, this part's kind of frustrating, not the actual part itself, but if you want to collect the collectibles, it's gonna be annoying. I'm just warning you right now. Sorry, but it's the truth. See, over there, we basically have to go backward, but it can be kind of frustrating. Because of that right there, that invisible platform, it never goes down the way, so you need to kind of time it very, very well. That way you can actually jump up without hitting the edge of the platform. It's so annoying. And then it ends up like, oh my god, I almost made it. And it ends up like, by the time you get over there, the bunny ends up exploding, and then it's annoying. It'd be very quick, but you know. Okay, made it. So that's the most annoying collectible out of the entire game. So once you get that, you know, the rest of them are just a piece of pie. And it kind of helps that you can kind of see the platforms, even though they are invisible. I need to remember. Anything over here? I don't think there is. Nope, nothing. Okay. And you come over here. Up. Hysteria, cut down number. Okay. We haven't done Hysteria mode, but it's on the edge of sight. The whole thing, white with red everywhere, and it's you double attacks and stuff like that.
A reflection sometimes exposes more reality than the object it echoes.
Hello, one person watching the stream. How are you? Okay. Oh wait, it's not gonna work. I've done this before. Oh, I forgot about the other. Okay. Bung. Oh, we're getting more fleshy now. They've just dried up. Oh, look, they're pulsating. They remind me of sickle spores. That's what these remind me of. This. getting closer to the Queen. I can hear you. Really? Really? Why are you not pointing at me? Wait, what? That's weird. I can't fight him. Well, as you can see by the cards floating around, the card bridge has now been destroyed by the train. Fantastic. There's the third Radula room. Or the fourth Radula room, I'm not too sure. But I'm not going in there just in case I get fucked up. Oh no, that's the third Radula room. Yeah, the card bridge is now destroyed. Okay, we had an invisible train. How wonderful. Alrighty then. Oh, well, I jumped too far. And I have big butts and I cannot lie. I don't know why the camera angle just went up. Wow. No. Did it again. Come on. I don't know why she's not using that very much. Enough with the glitching. Fantastic. Hate them, I hate them. Really? Fuck you. We're not gonna do that just yet.
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
That's a throwback from the first game, too. Many of his phrases are from the first game, but that one resonates, is like one of the best. We'll try this one again. Okay. That's that done. I don't know who the other chess piece is supposed to be. It certainly isn't Alice. Probably the Red Queen before she merged with the Queen of Hearts. Okay. Whoops.
Lizzie hated locked rooms. Her room was further from the fire than mine. Smoke could not have killed her. She never locked her door. And besides, she knew another way out of the house. Out of the window. Someone incapacitated or killed Lizzie, then locked her door, then took the lamp downstairs and started the fire to cover up their crime. Their plan was to kill us all.
Well then. This is the last snatch. This is also the beginning of the demo at the like whenever this game was first released and they announced and they were gonna do a demo. This was the demo. Very good area that they chose.
Confront what frightens or offends you. Reckless or insulting talk should never go unchallenged.
True. If you notice in this level 2 or chapter, they don't do a lot of fighting. They do a lot of running. Oh god, really? Oh, I almost saved myself. She was just right on the edge of that invisible platform and... Give me that gold tooth. because I'm done.
Food looms large in your dreams, Alice, but cake occupies a special place. Never rejected dessert, I suspect, nor tea if cake was on offer.
In the first game, when she's in school, and looking for the elixir, make her small, she says that she doesn't really like sweets. So, yeah. Here's the maze that we visit during the first game. See, not as maze-like anymore. Everything's downsized since the queen. Well, everything's downsized since the queen was defeated. I can hear his fucking footsteps. The last bottle. Yeah, there we don't have that many, as you can see. Especially, well, in comparison to the others, of course, but. And they're very close together because the chapter is so short. So. We're practically near the end of the game now. I know I said that earlier, but we're practically near the end of the game now because there's this part, the part after this, and then the third, and that's it. We're done completely. I always go this way. I don't know what I do. I don't know why she's aiming at drifting, but she is. She's not moving. Too much. Oh, hi. Those gold teeth. He just drops it like. Alright, here we are. Little mini game. Oh look, the maze isn't that big anymore, is it? Yes, I know. I wish that they would have given her royal dress the way it looked in the cutscene, but we just have a standard Wonderland dress. Because the game's so short anyway, we don't really actually see her royal guard dress, unfortunately. You can wear it throughout. Once you unlock the chapter, you can wear the other pink. The final Radula room, which is near the Queen, is this little mini game that's slightly changed a bit.
Let us be. No need to go further.
Ow, fuck.
You were once two bits of the same psyche, so where does that leave you? Opinions vary. Still, to recover the past, to continue your search, you need to meet with her.
Go away. There's no reason to proceed.
This is the memory that tells, like, is the revealing memory, but she's just so
His hand was slimy,
rambunctious.
Alice, like an eel from the Isis. And his name won't help. Bumby. If he ever qualifies, his bedside manner will require improvement.
Bumby. She doesn't realize that yet, but it's frustrating, but it fits with the story. Ow, my butt. Are you gonna slide down? Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do that just yet. There's an area right here. I think this is a... yeah, it's the final Radula room right there. And that is the minigame. Never were huge. I don't want to go in just in case I mess up my stream again. It's frustrating. Okay. would be able to jump, but that didn't work in my favor. Usually I can get this one from all the way over here. Yep, I can. And then in here is the final collectible. I think it's a Pris memory. Or Bumby, I can't remember. Oh, Bumby.
Everything has
Fuck
a
you.
season, Alice. A flower blooms and fades away. Memories, too, have a useful life. We should eliminate the ones that hurt.
And now we know why he wants us to forget so much. Whoops. Got too excited there. Oh god, really? I'm stuck? And here we are, the last part of it. There she is. We can't run.
I was expecting someone else.
You don't know your own mind.
It's nearly a complete stranger.
What you claim not to know is merely what you've denied. You've recaptured your vagrant memories. What are you doing with them? You once rejected my attempts to control our lives forcefully. But now you've allowed another to succeed in my role.
I won't miss your tentacles.
You would prefer the hot, stinking breath and unyielding attention of a potent, unreasoning, unfeeling hellraiser? I don't think so.
Can you give me more than a warning? Caterpillar said you might help.
I'd need a better reason to respond than what's currently on offer.
If you don't, we're all doomed.
Not doomed, forgotten. I may survive here, but you're finished. You see the pattern of destruction. I know you do. The train is trying to destroy all evidence of your past, and especially the fire. Now, who would want that? Who benefits from your madness?
The destruction of Wonderland is the destruction of me.
Indeed, and vice versa.
I've set it in motion. I can derail it. This is good for me. I'm not insane. I didn't kill my family. I am fine. I'm not mad. I'm innocent. I mean, not guilty. What's happening? What are you doing?
The train must be stopped, but there's more to do. Your view conceals a tragedy. The whole truth you claim to see eludes you because you won't look at what's around you.
There is no method in this madness.
My professional opinion, madness is often a treatable disease, though perhaps not in this case.
Authority must be obeyed, or it must must be overthrown. Cruel to be kind, that's my technique, as they say. But she's as mad as a hatter, poor dearie.
Worst is over, and over, and over. Forget it, Alice. Forget it.
That is chapter 4 done. I'm not gonna show you the first cutscene of chapter 5. That would be a spoiler. Let's look at the concept art, shall we? So here's the Red King. All tied up in what looks like to be a straitjacket. Card bridge. The map of Queensland. Alice getting attacked by the card guards. Inside the Queen's castle. The main gates of the maze. This looks really cool. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be an original concept art for the Red Queen, but then they changed it. Queen's tentacles. And then we will read the characters. Yeah, I can scroll down very, very quickly, but... Okay. We have Fred the cop. Typical Bobby by the book. What's all this then nonsense? Not vicious, not cruel, just not very imaginative or sympathetic. I suppose I don't encourage much. The card guard. Without weapons, the Queen's reckless guards aren't much more than fodder in a fight. They were never really good with their hands, but this curt bout of clawing demands caution. There are so many of them, and they're eager to give up their lives. Even dead, their corpora delicti and remnants can cause a problem. Armored card guard. The wicked staff that they carry makes them dangerous, but ponderous. Still, were their weapon to hit its target, they would need to speed to deliver the coup de grace. Or is it coup de grace? No idea. Executioner. With less intelligence and imagination than a wind-up toy, this brute does the bidding of the Queen. Her creature, its orders out of date, is certain to fall hard when he falls. But until then, he's so much more than a heartache. The White King. Amiable, courageous, a little befuddled, a bit pedantic, loyal, but not especially competent. Reminds me of Papa. Queen of Hearts. After numerous challenges and defeats, she still shows an ungovernable passion, a blind and aimless fury. She's still a force in Wonderland, even though her desires for unquestioned authority and adherence to her rules have been defeated. She's still power-mad, irrational, and an irresponsible hypocrite. But she's part of me, too, and not destructible for cause. Chess player. Papa's chessmen were nearly friends to a solitary child. Mr. Radcliffe's outsized, angry, and servile pieces poisoned that pleasant memory. Yeah, we don't have that many characters either in chapter 4. I wish they would have done more, but I know that in the first game, Queensland was a major part of it. So either tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to do chapter 5. It's technically the last chapter, and we're pretty much almost completed the whole entire game. So, thank you for watching, thank you for following, and I will see you in chapter 5 next time I stream it.